It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening, I'm Greg Wawrnick. It could be a huge weekend for Coulee Region girls basketball next week in Green Bay, with many teams still with potential picking up 2 more wins to get to state. One of those teams is Onalaska in Division II. Hilltoppers versus Menominee over at Central High School. Sophomore Lexi Miller was a force for the Hilltoppers tonight. Here she comes off the screen and pops the open jumper, ties the game at 10. Menominee hangs tough. Tyra Betcher coming up big for the Mustangs. Here she backs down her defender and muscles her way inside. Mustangs lead 20-18 at the break. Menominee would come out strong then in the second half. Destiny Haldeman gets the pass down low on the fast break. She uses the glass to put the Mustangs up by 2. Onalaska would need a spark, and it would come in the form of senior standout Emma Gamoki. She hits the three-pointer from the wing to give her team the lead. And just a few seconds later comes up with a steal, races back down the court and is able to finish on the other end. Hilltoppers now up 5, and with the momentum, Miller and Gamoki would take over the game from there as Miller drives and draws the defense, kicks it out to a wide-open Gamoki. Nothing but net for her. Onalaska now just 1 win away from state as they win 65-56.
It feels really good. This is the same team that beat us in the sectional semifinal last year, and we knew we had to come out and play hard if we wanted to win, and that's exactly what we did. It feels amazing.
Division III GET and number 9 in the state, Wisconsin Dells meet at Osseo Fairchild. Second half action here. GET down 5 and behind as many as 13. This 3 by Lexi Wagner brings them to within 2. Now just 49 seconds to go. Wagner drills another 3. That puts GET up for the first time since the first half, 45-44. But off the inbound, Dells able to respond. Caitlin Meester gets the quick bucket off the inbound to make the score 47-45. Last chance for GET. They get a 3-point look and will be fouled on the shot. So they go to the line for 3 free throws, down 2 with just 1.1 second to play. First free throw up and good. Second free throw just rattles out. Third one to tie the game. A miss. Huge rally by GET, but they lose by 1, 47-46. In Division IV, it's a sectional semifinal that could be treated like a state semifinal. Undefeated and number 2 in the state, Melrose-Mindoro, facing 4th-ranked Durand, who has only 1 loss on the season. These two squaring off in Altoona. Melman surviving on Monday with a 3-point win. First half, Colette Lockington drives and scores. The 8-0 Melman run to start this game. Fast forward to the second half. Emily Herzberg forces a turnover. She would go the other way. Easy layup for her. 43-35 Melman. Later, Mustangs inbounding. Ball goes to Lockington. She scores and draws the foul. Melman up 50-42 with a little over 8 minutes to play. However, Durand would go on a 13-4 run to go up by 1. Erica Simmons would put an end to that. She goes hard to the bucket and scores. Mustangs back in front. Then Herzberg again dominating defensively. She swats a shot away, passes up to Lockington in transition. This game lives up to its billing. Melrose-Mindoro wins 67-58.
We talked about it in halftime, how basketball, they're going to come up and down, and they're going to have a point where they're going to come back, but we just need to keep our composure and stick with it.
Undefeated and number 1 ranked Aquinas makes the trip to Richland Center to take on Darlington. Blue Gold's up big in the second half when Whitney Raisin sends it from deep and connects. Taylor Teusch's turn beyond the arc. She's going to nail the triple of her own. Blue Gold's in control. Another pass out then to the perimeter. But this time Megan Sheet decides to take it in, and it swirls around, finally drops in. After a long shot, Raisin finds Medessa Collins across the lane, and she finishes with her left hand. Aquinas now 25-0. They win 73-36. Division 5 Scenic Bluff Showdown as Bangor and Hillsboro meet. Cardinals winning those 2 past games by 31 and 28 points. Opening minutes of the first half, Bangor ball. Emma Whitmerhouse gets through 2 defenders for the layup. Minutes later, this time Elizabeth Nikolai with the long 2. Bangor goes up 8-0 to start the game. But they wouldn't stop there. Whitmerhouse again for the layup and the foul. It's a 3-point play. Tigers finally get their offense going later in the half. Molly Crandall going to drive and get the nice lay-in to fall. The Cardinals offense, though, would not stop in this one. Whitmerhouse again, gonna have a jump shot go in. They lead by 17 at the half, and Bangor wins 57-29. Well, coming up, we head down to Madison for the state hockey tournament as West Salem Bangor tries to upset Eau Claire Memorial. The News 8 Highlight Zone will be right back. Welcome back on the eve of the program's second state appearance. West Salem Bangor senior Jack Gorniak was named the Wisconsin Hockey Coaches Association Player of the Year. Gorniak, a Badgers recruit, has 30 goals and 30 assists in 27 games this season. Gorniak and the Panthers take the ice against Eau Claire Memorial in the state quarterfinal game. West Salem Bangor gets the first power play of the game. A couple good shots, however, both stopped by Old Abe's goalie Trevor Hudasek. Memorial now on the power play. Ben Zacho between the circles scores, and it's 1-0. Later, Brendan Olson gets the rebound, and he's going to have a wide open net to look at. Memorial leads 2-0 after one period of play. 5 minutes into the second period, Max Savaloga adds on to the Old Abe's lead. 3-0 the score heading into the second intermission. Panthers, they would not be shut out though. 7 minutes into the third, it's Mr. Hockey. Jack Gorniak on a breakaway for his 31st goal of the season. Another senior getting a goal on the state's biggest stage. Defenseman Matt Bigley from the point will score. The West Salem Bangor loses 6-2. Still a successful season, winning a section championship, and Gorniak winning that huge honor.
To have someone come from our section like that, from our team, from our community, that's going to be huge for years down the road. You know, he's a kid that makes people around him better, and that's what the best kids do. That's what the great players do. But you know, he's one of many that do that type of thing. I mean, we have so many good kids, not just players, but good kids, and you know that's what makes this group special.
First round Minnesota boys basketball action. Top seed Caledonia wins big. La Crescent, as a lower seed, knocks off Lourdes, so La Crescent and Caledonia meet next week, and Cotter loses. 1A, 1 seed Rushford Peterson, and the 2 seed Spring Grove both moving on. Today's on-campus interview for the UWL men's basketball head coaching position needs little introduction. Kent Dernbach looking to secure the head coaching position after working under the interim tag this past season. Eagles finished with a 13-13 record under his watch. With a young squad and losing 6 of those 13 games by 3 points or less, Dernbach likes the way that the program is heading.
We created a foundation where our style of play was going to start and finish on the defensive side of the basketball. And our young men executed that really well this year. We finished 11th in the country in overall defense, and along with leading the league in steals per game, turnover margin.
News 8 Highlight Zone play of the night. Melrose-Mindoro trailing for the first time in the second half with under 4 minutes to go. Erica Simmons, huge drive and go-ahead basket. Mustangs hold the lead the rest of the way in a win. See you again tomorrow night.